So a new update is out and it just added a bunch of stuff, so here's all the changes. First of all, the game CI has been refreshed, which makes it look better and smoother, but some people say it's worse. There are two main options to set a UI, either in the bottom center of the screen, which may block the towers, or the central left of the screen, which may be blocked by the chat, so good job devs for designing the spots. However, this makes it more difficult to sell and replace towers since you have to move the mouse further. In addition to these changes, there are some new maps that have been added to the game, including Unknown Garden, which is a new hardcore map and that had remake. These maps have the enemy's beta modifier. One of the biggest changes in this update is the rebalancing of the towers. The Mortar Tower has been reworked and now has a decreased placement limit from 6 to 4. Its projectile speed has been also decreased, however, it now has cluster bombs with 30 damage and 8 explosion range added at level 4 and increases cluster bomb damage by 20 at level 5. But most of the time the cluster bombs don't hit the enemy, so I'd call it a nerf. The turret was buffed with an increased damage and for rated base level, and increased range and lead penetration at higher levels, but the placement limit is still 5, so acceleratry is better. But if you don't have any IDPS towers such as the Pursuit, Accelerator or Engineer, you can now use the turret. And the surprising thing for this update, the Archer was buffed and it now has flame arrows at level 3. It has a decreased damage but increased pierce and burn time and damage at higher levels. Also, the regular Pyromancer was buffed and it's actually very good at hardcore if you don't have the golden skin. But Golden Pyromancer was nerfed mainly at level 2. Its price went from 500 to 1000, so I guess goodbye hardcore strat. And the last two major nerfs are Cowboy and Golden Cowboy. They both give much lesser money, so you're better off be using forms now as your income. In addition to these changes, there have been some bug fixes in this update. Mortar's shells now land behind enemies, which makes it more effective in taking down groups of enemies. The level 5 mortar now has a unique nuclear explosions instead of regular explosions, which does nothing. Lastly, some towers are now obtainable through game passes for Robux, such as the Archer for 500 Robux, Turret for 600 Robux, Water for 500 Robux, Reset for 1000 Robux, VIP for 300 Robux, Engineer for 2500, Cowboy for 250 and Warden for 480 Robux. That's all for today's video, sub like bye.